Hello Pisces, this is Monica with the Lynx Tarot. Welcome or welcome back. We are jumping in here with the Tarot of the Owls, asking Spirit for messages for Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and North Node. Let's see what we have for you. Okay, look at this. Your first card out is the Lovers. So there could be a love situation going on right now, whether you're in a committed relationship or looking for love. This could also have to do with friendship or any important relationship. It's about communication, and it could also be about a choice. Okay. A choice maybe that you're making with another person concerning your relationship or concerning, say, a business decision. Okay, let's get a couple more shuffles here. What else for Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and North Node? Also, at the end of this reading, I am going to link the recent full moon reading. Okay, so that was the full moon in Scorpio, or the flower moon of May. And those energies do extend. It's not just over, a couple of days around the full moon. It's the energies between the current full moon and the next full moon. It's just that things get really intense on the day of the full moon, the day before, the day after, or maybe even a couple of days after. But it's about the energies between the current full moon and the next one. So you might want to listen to that as well, Pisces. So we have the Five of Wands. So this could have to do with practice. Practice makes perfect. It could have to do with conflict, but not necessarily. So there's a lot of messages in these collective readings. So, they're not personal. So obviously only take what resonates with you. And there's going to be a lot of different things coming up. So the Five of Wands, I think that for some of you, it has to do with this decision that you're making with someone else. And you may have different opinions about it, but I feel like you're going to tease it out, work it out. All right, and we have the Three of Cups. So this is going to be something worth celebrating. If it has nothing to do with, that connection, that commitment, there is something coming up that will be worth celebrating. It could be the signing of a deal. It could be a new lease, a new house. And it's something that other people are cheering you on about. And I'm getting the words group effort. Okay, so there was a group effort. And often with the Three of Cups, I get this is mutual respect in this group of people. There's no jealousy. There's no third wheel. Sometimes I don't get as positive messages with the Three of Cups, but right now I am. So there's not a third wheel. There's not a jealousy situation. There's mutual respect. So if one person is successful, the others are cheering them on and supporting them. You may have experienced that third wheel situation where, Pisces, you're not the third wheel, but someone else felt like they were out of jealousy, and then they come in and try to sabotage the whole group or your connection with one other person. It could be in love, it could be in business, a friend group, anything like that. But I think that, Pisces, you've experienced that before, and therefore you're not quite trusting groups of people or maybe even people at all, but you're learning to when you see how happy someone is for you. All right, let's get a couple more laid out. Nice, we have the King of Cups here. There's emotional satisfaction and peace here, but we also have the Five of Cups with the Five of Wands. So this is Spirit acknowledging that you've had some heartache, you've had some struggles, but they're saying all is not lost. There's happiness and joy here. So you've got 3 fives in this reading. The Five of Pentacles. So I think that you are overcoming a financial challenge or an illness. This is not, sorry, I dropped a card. Give me a minute. This is not a medical reading. These are just tarot readings. So, only take it as such. Okay. So if there was a medical situation. This is something you already know about, and you've been able to overcome. The card that went flying across the room is the Seven of Cups. This is about recognizing your wishes and dreams. Many offers coming your way. Decisions need to be made. And that's what I was saying with the Lover's card, a decision being made, possibly two people, you and someone else making a decision together. This could be about a love situation or a business situation. But it's something to not wait too long to decide on, because the opportunities won't always be here. So let's see, look at that. The Five of Wands and the Five of Cups. So this is fortune after difficulty. This is after, having a rough time for a while, coming out on the other side in joy and happiness, and all of the people in your life are content. If you are the breadwinner or you support the family in some way, you're able to keep them content or supported in whatever way that they need. And if that's not the case, just everybody is okay. There's cooperation, contentment. The dynamics between everyone is peaceful, and not everything can be that way permanently forever. We are human beings, so we don't always agree on everything. We're not all always in a great mood, but this is saying after a difficult time, you're getting to the other side of that. Again, fortune after difficulty. So you're being acknowledged. Like Pisces had it rough. Like Pisces hasn't had a break in a long time. Maybe some of you feel like you've never had a break, but things are turning around, and I want you to have faith, okay? As long as we do our part and everything we know we can to improve our lives, okay? Then it's kind of hard to say, to tell others, well, just trust, right? Because I'm not good at that. But what I can do, and I suggest you do too, as long as you know you've done everything that you can, like truly, and know that things are going to get easier somehow. Someone's sharing something with you. Maybe you're sharing something with them. There's reciprocity in an important connection in your life. There's abundance, comforts, Eight of Cups. Okay, this is moving on from the difficulties. Moving away from something that used to work okay for you. It worked. Like it might have been one of those things like, well, I'm not happy with this situation, but I know what I'm dealing with. And then you get to the point where you're like, you know what, that's just not working anymore. I'm going, not sure exactly where I'm going, but I'm not going that way anymore. I'm not going to block out my experiences because a lot of them were good, but that's just not where I want to be. Pisces, I'm hearing a bee buzzing outside my window. I don't know why it wants to get in here. But anyway, if you like to look up symbolisms, look up the bee. I think they're cute. You know what I mean? Like, as long as they're not like coming after me, I think that they're cute, interesting little creatures, and I like to think of them as good luck. Okay, so the King of Cups with the Seven of Cups. So the King of Cups could represent emotional stability. It could represent someone that's like a counselor to you, or a coach, or a teacher, or someone who offers words of wisdom. This could be you offering words of wisdom to someone else. This could be you encouraging someone to choose carefully some beautiful opportunities coming up in their life. But I strongly believe that you also have a lot of choices. So that's what the Lovers there. There is definitely a love offer. Someone might be proposing, like you could be proposing to them, they're proposing to you. Someone wants to take a relationship to the next level. So we have the Five of Wands. Okay. So you might be feeling that imposter syndrome thing. like I've tried and I've tried and I've tried, and I have all these spilled cups here, and you're focused on that. Like, why did I do this? Why did I do that? Why does everything go wrong? And if you keep focusing on that, on your sad, I don't know why I want to say events. I don't know why, but like sad times in your life, you're not going to see the opportunity there. If you focus on all of the failed relationships or friendships or, you know, connections that didn't work out, you're not going to see the ones that may work out. And they're right here, the Two of Cups. And then we have the Ten of Cups. Again, I keep saying these words, but fortune after difficulty, like Spirit wants to acknowledge. Pisces, you've had it rough. You feel like you haven't been given a break, or if you've been thrown a bone here and there, it's just not enough. But you're getting to the other side of it. It's coming. It's coming soon. And you're going to start seeing indication of it. And like the little signs will just keep coming to you. And you're going to start to have faith that all is well now. All right, the Three of Cups and the Five of Pentacles and Eight of Cups. Okay, so the Three of Cups is on the table here. So for some of you where there is that third wheel energy, you're walking away from that. You're like, this is ridiculous. I'm not going to be involved in this. Whether it's men or women or a combination, it's catty. And you're like, no, there's more important things to think about here. There's more important things to strive for in life. It's not a popularity contest, and I'm out of here. I'm out of here. All right, so that's for some of you, not all of you. Let's see what we have from the Energy Oracle deck. I was also getting, there's another situation where there's three people, and you're above their behavior. They play games, you became the target, and you're like, that's it, like, I'm going to find something better. If this has to do with work, of course, don't leave a job. If you need the money, wait till you have something new lined up before you leave. But for some of you, it's a situation like that. And again, it's like something you walked in on. I'm saying again because I said it for another sign, but it's something that you kind of were the new person, and the other people involved already behaved this way. It's not like you did anything wrong. You were just the new person. You're like, no. I'm not going to say, if I can't beat them, I'm going to join them. You're not saying that. You're saying, no, I'm not like this. I'm not going to waste my life engaging in this. It might not have to do with work, but it could for some of you. All right, let's see what we have from Energy Oracle. Okay, yeah, adjacent possibilities. Let me put that down somewhere. So that is strongly validating the Seven of Cups. Okay, so there's a lot of options to review here. Just be careful about timelines, because some things aren't going to be just there for you waiting forever. All right, let's get one more. All right. We have the second chakra, okay? So the sacral chakra and Archangel Ariel. So pray on the sacral chakra, let go of your fears. If, you know, if it feels really stuck, like, you know, I want to hold on to this fear because I want to be cautious. Because if I'm cautious, I'm protecting myself. If you're feeling that energy, try and give it to God. Like, please take away my fears. Please show me why I don't have to be afraid. This is 36 and 9. Your fears are holding you back, and I say that with kindness because fear is no joke, okay? We want to protect ourselves. We need to protect ourselves, but I think that when we have more faith in ourselves, we're less, you know, less inclined to just go through the motions and survive, you know, rather than truly live. Someone is letting go of fears. Letting go of something that no longer serves you, which includes a big fear. Could be fear of failure, could be fear of rejection, but learning, that doesn't matter, because that ruins quality of life and prevents you from this. Okay, so let's see what we have from the Angel Wisdom Tarot. Okay, yeah, so there's some fatigue here. The 10 of Fire or 10 of Wands, Archangel Michael is represented here. You can be working too hard or too many hours. The need for balance in your life. Let others help you. And health problems due to stress. And I mentioned health issues before too. And another reminder, it's just a tarot reading, not medical advice. But there are some burdens that you need to put down. And look at this, we have the Hermit, some Virgo energy here, and Archangel Raziel. Time spent in peaceful meditation and meaningful solitude. Shine your light as an example to others. Seek out or become a spiritual mentor. And also self-discovery. So I think that's a lot of what that 8 of Cups is about, is self-discovery. Okay, so when I shuffled the Tea Leaf Fortune deck and cut and all that jazz, months of the year were on top here. I happened to notice that when I put these back down. So I'm going to grab those from the top of this deck, okay? So something significant in the month of July, or someone you know who has a July birthday involved here. We have the Sun, happiness and well-being. This is health, good health for you, your loved ones, your animals. Happy home. Very, I want to say, like, cleansing atmosphere. So maybe you're living somewhere or enjoying nature somewhere where the air is very clean. You could be living in a new place where the air is cleaner than where you came from. And we have May. So there's a May person, someone who has a May birthday that is significant here. May or July. There could also be like an event in May or July that's significant. Whoops. And we have the Key, successful outcome to your problem. That's awesome, Pisces. This one wanted to flip to Table, hard work ahead, but I feel like this is exciting hard work, something creative, something fun. And we have another Astral House, success. Let's get that in focus here. Come on, there we go, success. All right, let's see, what haven't we done yet? Okay, so let's go to the Kitty Oracle. What else do we have for Pisces? I don't know why my camera isn't in as good focus today as it usually is. All right. Pisces, if any of this resonates, please comment below and like, share, subscribe, all that good stuff. I'd greatly appreciate it. And it would help get this video out there to others who need to hear it as well. Okay, ask questions, get clarity before acting. So that might have to do with all of these opportunities and choices coming your way. Ask about it, get all the information that you need. Write it down if that helps. Weigh and measure. Okay, we have drink it in and enjoy the moment. This card wants to come out like all the time. One more. Get perspective, look at all the angles. Yeah, so there's a lot for you, Pisces, in a good way. It's time to make some decisions on how you really want your life to be. And that's why all these choices and opportunities are coming up. So this is the Flower Petal deck. What else for Pisces? Get back here. Okay, we have the Poppy. Remember who you wanted to be. Okay, remember who you are. Remember what your dreams used to be. You can get back to searching for them. And if your dreams have changed, that's okay. If they've evolved, that's okay. Acknowledge it, recognize it, and try and find the way to reaching those dreams. We have the Chrysanthemum. Be here always with willing hands and heart. And Carnation, keep going, keep growing, and be unstoppable. All right, Pisces, really deep messages here. Thank you so much for being here. Please like, share, and subscribe, and I will see you again soon.